So I'm in the town of West Branch, Iowa, and here at the Herbert Hoover National Historic Site. And unfortunately today is Sunday, and it's closed. Although I think they do open at 9 o'clock. It's just like 8 o'clock. And it's one of these little historic sites I did not know I was going to pass by. I guess he's from this town. Took the brochure, and since I didn't get to see it, I'll read the brochure. So I'm in the town of Iowa City, right downtown. And I'm looking for a place I can get on the net. There is a lot of bicycles in this town. A lot of bicycles. I'm looking for a Starbucks or McDonald's or a public library. Oh, I know why there's a lot of bicycles. Because this is a college, University of Iowa. So there's tons of bicycles and bicycle racks around town. So I'm looking for a Wi-Fi hotspot. So I stayed at F.W. Kent Park, which is a county park, county campground. It's about 6 miles to the west of Iowa City. It is an outstanding place to camp. It's truly outstanding. They have every possible thing. Nice, beautiful showers, Wi-Fi, electric, everything that you could want to camp. It's $10, which is awesome. And this is one of again, I don't know what it is about the county parks in the United States. You think about some of the county parks that I've stayed at in California, in Texas, in Florida, the county parks of France Park in Illinois. The county park system is some of the best value, some of the best camping in the United States. Truly, it puts the state parks to absolute shame. And it is a shame that even though they have Wi-Fi and showers and electricity and all that kind of stuff here, and they charge very inexpensive, and it's very close to a huge town, Iowa City, with a big university and a lot of bicyclists and everything else, that there were only 2 other people here camping. It's a shame that they can't get people to pull up off their couch, to turn off their video games and professional sports, and buy a bicycle or just go camping. You just can't do it. It's also a shame that people don't know who Aldo Leopold is. And this stone that says conservation is a state of harmony between men and land. And I like that. And I like Leopold. And although I think he is more known in the West, just an awesome thing. So if you're in this area, 6 miles west of the town of Iowa City, on Highway 6, right here, is F.W. Kent Park. It's a county park. It's an excellent place to stay. I give it 2 thumbs up. So I come down Highway 6 to 9 miles east of the town of Grinnell. I left Kent Park this morning on Highway 6. It's fairly overcast, and I've got probably see the trees right here. Probably 20 knot, 25 knot crosswind right off the 11 o'clock, which kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as a headwind. It's only bad when like the big rigs pass you, so I keep my eye in the rear view. Actually, the road is fairly light today. It's a Tuesday afternoon, about 1 o'clock. I'm headed into the town of Grinnell, and then I don't think it's too much further to the state park that I plan on staying at, called Rock Creek State Park. So I'm in the town of Grinnell, and going to Rock Creek State Park. And in the town of Grinnell, there is this independent, standalone bike path. And look at that nice big hill I got to go over. Just over that hill should be the state park. So I'm getting close here to Rock Creek State Park. It's right in front of me. But here's a sign that I don't think I've ever seen before. So I have arrived here at Rock Creek State Park, and just like pretty much every other state park, it is nothing more than a state-operated trailer park. There's nobody else camping here in a tent. You have to come with wheels. I guess I have an RV too, if you want to call it an RV. But Rock Creek looks like a pretty nice place. It's $11 a night. That's not too bad. Oh, I'm sorry, non-electric. $11 a night for this season. So it's $11, and you get a shower. And I'm gonna pick a place that's as close to the shower and bathroom as possible. And I might stay another day here. I got rained on again coming in. Okay, so I'm leaving Rock Creek State Park here in Iowa, and State Park was pretty nice. They had hot showers. The shower facilities were a little dated, but the campground was very nice, well maintained, and $11 a night. You can't beat it. Actually, I wound up yesterday. I got up in the morning, and it rained all day yesterday, all day. And so I wound up staying in the tent and reading 300 pages of my book. But Rock Creek State Park, not a bad deal for $11. And today I'm headed to a county park, I think about 60 or 70 miles to the northwest, called, can't remember. So 5 minutes ago it was pouring down, that band of rain right there. Of course now it's clearing off, but there's another big cell right there and some dark clouds on the horizon. I'm working the back roads here, and very light traffic, no shoulder, which is typical for Iowa. And headed for the little town of Marshalltown or something like that. Anyway, get out of here before the rain starts again. I am wearing my rain clothes again. Come up from Rock Creek State Park to Hickory Grove Park. It's another county campground. I haven't been to it yet. It's just right down the road here. Today was one of the hardest days of this trip, and because of just brutal headwinds, like 35 miles, 40 miles an hour all day long, on top of just up and down big hills. So it's been a rough day, and I don't think I went 50 miles. But it took me all day to get here. So here I'm at Hickory Grove Park, and I'm gonna go check out the campground. Okay, so I'm here at the primitive area of Hickory Grove County Park. It's not that great. The bathrooms are right there, and they're porta potties. I do have water right here, and that's pretty much it. It's $12 a night. It's the most expensive campground that I've stayed at in Iowa. Also, the least nice. What do you figure? County campgrounds. So I'm leaving Hickory Grove County Park. I'm here in the part of the campground where all the campers are. Of course, everybody's got a big RV. And just stepped out of the shower house right here, took a shower, which was okay, but not great. Actually, this is not that great of a county park. I'm surprised, actually. In Iowa, it seemed like the county parks were better than the state parks. But I guess I just got lucky on a couple. I'm 15 miles to the east of the town of Ames, Iowa, a pretty big town. And I'm going to a campground or a state park called Brushy Creek. I'm going to try to get there as quick as possible. There's not any wind today, and there's no clouds, so it's like the perfect bicycling weather today. It's a little cool. It was 55 degrees last night. I almost needed my gloves this morning. and hopefully I'll make it into Ames and find someplace I can get online. I haven't been online for about 4 or 5 days. So just something I want to mention here is this is Highway 30. It's a 4-lane divided highway. There's no shoulder, which I think is the only time I've ever seen a 4-lane divided highway with no shoulder. But down that road right there is Hickory Grove. And what I'm going to do is go up this gravel road about a half mile to Old Highway 30, which has a lot less traffic. It won't have a shoulder on it either. It's Iowa, so there's no shoulder. And then 14 miles that way is Ames. And I'll be going through the small town of Nevada, Iowa, here in about 5 miles. So I'm here on Old Highway 30, which is the Lincoln Highway, and here's what the roads look like. No shoulder, with about a 3-foot gravel shoulder. The one thing that you'll notice when you travel in the Midwest is that it's relatively flat. Yesterday was an exception. And in Ohio, eastern Ohio was an exception. Yesterday was very, very hilly from Grinnell to this area, and it looks like it's flattened out a bit. One thing you'll notice though is when you're traveling, like I can see the water towers for the towns that are coming up. So I can see the next water tower is about 4 miles away, and it's the town of Nevada. Just something that I can see the water tower back there for the town of Colo, which has a nice convenience store. But just something I wanted to mention. Just when you're traveling out here, you'll notice that too. You'll follow the, you'll know you're getting close to civilization or a small town when you see the water towers. So I've just come down Highway 30 from Nevada and heading to Ames, which I can see in the distance. And this is the very first road in Iowa that has a shoulder. There's about 10 miles of it, I guess. We'll see. I'm probably a mile and a half out of Nevada. It's also designated as a bicycle route, and the shoulder ends right here. But it just happens to be a standalone bike path. I can see it paralleling the highway. So hopefully it'll continue going. If not, I'll get back on 30 and just hope. But yeah, Iowa has no shoulders. This is the first one in the entire state. I think I'm a little over 250 miles so far. So let's get to Ames.